If your athletes can't mark a stunt, tumbling pass, a basket, a pyramid, or the routine in general, they can't mark it, and I can't tell exactly what they're doing by marking it, your team lacks discipline. That's just what it is. If a team marks a stunt section and they're marking it and they're not in the air and the flyers are doing the marking it on the ground, the bases are marking their part, I should be able to tell exactly what skill is going on, or around pretty much what skill is going on and what they're doing on the ground. If it does not look together, if your team is just flailing their arms, your team lacks discipline. The teams that mark it good are usually the better teams. That is what it is. When you allow athletes to mark things sloppy, it develops bad habits. Don't go through this routine sloppy ever. Ever. Like, don't. It's just some things you don't do. Like, you don't run through a red light. You stop at every red light. And you just don't go. That's just, you just don't do it. You just don't do that with a routine. You do not just go through the routine halfway ever. Like, if you're on the floor and you're walking through this routine, your arms are pressed, you are saying your cue words, you are performing, and you are being tight. Full out is just adding the skills. Your mark through is full out every time, period. That way you're training your body good muscle memory, you are practicing good habits, and it just overall looks more professional and with good technique. Train your athletes to keep going 100% if a mistake happens. A team or a program that is good at doing this, that I've seen personally do it with my very own eyes, is Spirit of Texas. Had you went to the restroom and you came back in, like if they made a mistake or something, and you went to the restroom, you came back in after the mistake, you wouldn't have even known it was a mistake in the routine. That's how much they keep their energy up on the floor. And that's why I've seen Spirit of Texas make mistakes and win. They beat me with a mistake. So I obviously don't encourage the mistakes. Like, we always want to strive for perfection and hitting a routine. But teams that pout when you make a mistake or just give up the rest of it and flop through it, like, get out of here. Like, that's just ghetto. That's ghetto. Third tip, you compete exactly how you practice. Very seldom, random times, a random will happen where you're like, that never happens. I don't know, like, that was a fluke. But usually what happens at practice happens on the competition floor. You miss the heel at practice, you miss it on the competition floor. That's why it's important to, when you see a correction, call it out. Because that will be the way they're practicing it. If they never catch the heel, they're not just going to do it randomly in competition. Some people might, but like a majority of people are not. They're not just going to miraculously wake up and grab it. Like, they're going to practice the way they've been doing reps. Make sure you are giving the corrections. Make sure that you are nailing every area of error in the routine, because what you see at practice is what happens in competition. Is that always? No. Sometimes it's like I said, mistakes happen. It's cheerleading. Anything can happen. But usually the flyer that bends her leg in a TikTok at practice, what does she do at comp? She bends her leg. Why did she fall? She bent her leg. Go back and watch the practice video. What did she do? She bent her leg. Who gave her a correction? Now, once the correction is given, if they don't apply it, then that's a whole different story. But make sure that you are practicing good habits and make sure that you are ready. Like, if you're still scrambling at the last second to make something, like, it probably needs to either be watered down or, just go ahead and let your team know what's up. Like, hey, let's go and do our best, but like, this is what it is. Because don't set kids up for embarrassment. Like, that's such an embarrassing feeling when a team goes and like just bombs everywhere. That's not a good feeling. So don't put your athletes in that predicament.